Oh, it's a bit of a flick through there.
Bit of a flick. So I'm just gonna you can even pinch it. Like Jason's quite muscle bulky through there. You can see it. I'm just gonna give it a bit of a pinch and see if we can squeeze that and get Jace to move in the directions that he wants.
G'day guys, Darcy and Jace here. Hello. Back for another video. Today we're talking that nagging pain in between your scapula. So everybody feels it up in our shoulder blade up here. Yeah, you're getting tight and sore. I'm gonna uncover a muscle that is contributing to that without actually chasing the pain. Yeah, we're always getting a ball into here, an elbow into there, releasing that levator scap, our rhomboid. We're gonna talk specifically about the lat. So the lat, quite a large muscle, right? It attaches into the thoracolumbar fascia. Come down here, Leo, and you can see it. Thoracolumbar fascia, so all this white stuff, yeah? That all connects into our transverse processes. So it starts all the way down in our lumbar spine, connects into our ilium here, and then comes all the way up into T6. So on Jace, comes from here all the way up to T6, which is there, and branches out and then goes in and under our humerus. Now, the lat has a lot of functions, okay? It internally rotates, Jace, if you show us, internally rotates the shoulder, it extends the shoulder, it adducts the shoulder. Yep, adduct, bringing it across your body. And one more, it depresses the scapula, so bringing our scapula down. So bring it up and bringing it down, okay? So when there's malfunctions, when there's dysfunctions in our anatomy and the way our body works, we start to get irritations in this area specifically, yeah? Gravity is always pushing our postures into positions that I guess aren't ideal. So therefore, we get nagging, achy pain. Let's stop chasing the pain. Let's stop focusing on that specific spot and let's actually focus on such a large muscle group. Look at it over here, man. Look at how big it is. Look at all this thoracolumbar fascia. Look how large our lat is and how much surface area it covers. Well, Jace, let's get your lying face down. Let's start to on your side, yeah, sorry man, on the side. Let's do a bit of a side lying treatment. So what we think about when we're treating this is the antagonist muscle, okay? So our lat is an antagonist to our scalenes in our upper trap, that nagging pain that you're feeling. It's also an antagonist to the infraspinatus.
Hello, Patreonos!
Patreonos! Check out our latest Patreon releases.
What is there? Come on, show your legs!
Please, my turn. Right, I'm done.
No pole dancing for you. I'm going.
All right, grab them.
To join, click the link in the description.
It's also an antagonist to teres minor. There's lots. It's such a large muscle that it covers so much surface area that you can't forget about it. You need to treat it. So how we like to do it is I like to grab Jason's arm here and really make sure he's relaxed. And then I use my pisiform and I connect right in under there. So this is the bulk of it, yeah? This is the largest surface area. It sort of spreads into something quite small and thin, like only a couple of mils thick down here. So we're gonna get into the bulky part and then start with a bit of slack, push right down. I'm gonna reinforce that there by putting my knee behind Jason's shoulder to give him more support so he can really relax, and then just work down. We're also unraveling, I guess, tissue that may be cemented or sticky to your rib cage. Yeah, so when our rib cage isn't functioning the way it should and it becomes quite dehydrated through there, we're going to get pain and discomfort in our shoulder. Maybe that's why you got nagging pain in and up into that shoulder blade. So, how you feeling, Jace?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I feel like this needs some work for me. Yeah. I guess we prioritise doing sort of upper body strengthening work, so like a lot of pull-ups. If you haven't seen, I actually just did a upper back strengthening video. So if you're someone that might have a rounded posture or a weakness in your upper back, maybe go to that video and have a look at the exercises. So it's a lot of, like lat pull down, ring pulls, pull-ups if you're able to do full weight pull-ups. I guess my lats do get quite a lot of work. Man. Deadlifts as well, locking in, making sure your back's nice and straight and flat.
So the reason, as I want to go back to it, the lat depresses the scapula, brings it down, right? Our upper trap elevates the scapula. So think of a tug of war that's happening. And we're always looking at this sort of stuff when we're treating our body and looking for why is there pain in this area, or why is there pain here? Think of a tug of war going on and how friction can create irritation. Yeah, so the friction between that scapula ends up being a dysfunctional shoulder blade. It stops operating the way it should. So that's why we unravel this. We stop. Look, if you're treating somebody and they've got shoulder blade pain, yes, they want to be treated where they have symptoms. They want to be unraveled and get some blood flow in and around that shoulder blade, absolutely. But if you're onto your second treatment or third, maybe this is what's causing the actual pain or discomfort. Maybe you're getting headaches because it's coming from your lats. So don't forget this. We've uncovered it. We're showing you guys now. So I'm just getting a bit of a palpation of where the adhesions are. So I can feel a few all the way along. Yeah. I'm going to come a little bit further behind here. Yeah, look, around here we've got our serratus and our obliques. We're just making sure that we're hitting our lat. Really good, so flowing all the way down. Now, I felt some sticky points. So I get my thumb and I start to work this. And what we do, we know it's an internal rotator. So we pin and it's like a pin and stretch. We externally rotate. And look at that range that we're gaining in that shoulder. So if you've got limited internal rotation, pin and stretch to gain more mobility. Really good. So pin.
Oh
and
yeah,
stretch.
that feels good there.
Bit of a
Peeling
flick,
something
man.
away, yeah.
Yep.
Does
So
feel a
really
bit
locking
stuck.
that in. Pin, stretch. Really focusing on that internal and external rotation. Rotation of the shoulder is important. When we throw, we're certainly using those mechanics there. Really good.
Oh yeah,
That's a good
that's
spot.
it there, yeah. He's
So
like
we
a
know it
nice sticky
abducts
point.
as well. So close to the body and then abduct this way, adduct that way.
Add to the body.
Add to the body,
Add,
pull
take
away.
it away. Yeah, is a quick way to remember if you're someone that struggles.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a bit of a flick through there.
Bit of a flick. So I'm just gonna you can even pinch it. Like Jason's quite muscle bulky through there. You can see it. I'm just gonna give it a bit of a pinch and see if we can squeeze that and get Jace to move in the directions that he wants. So explore, have a little bit of fun with it. See what that client needs. Do they need a pin? Do they need a pin and stretch? You just need to hold it and melt it. The great thing about this is we can get into all different angles and change things because it's so easy to just move the arm around as we start to explore these certain angles. Nice. All right, what I'm going to do is show you how, if you've got a depressed scapula, it's pulled down, sitting down, how we're going to encourage that up. Okay, so I'm going to use my elbow here, starting in the rib. Look, that's our floating rib there, so I can feel that. It's got a little bit more give, so I can start on that, and then I'm working at a pace that is somewhat comfortable for Jace, but also I'm just like making sure I'm deep enough to actually collect all those adhesions and all those sticky points on the rib cage.
But you're not pushing straight down there, are you? Your
Nah.
angle's up towards my head,
Yeah.
almost, isn't it? So yeah, you're not pushing down on the rib cage. You're sinking in, connecting with that tissue, but then your angle is going up, not necessarily down, because obviously, as Darcy mentioned, the lat isn't a thick muscle, so you don't need to really drive down towards the ribs. But yeah, it's still important to get to that depth when you're making change.
Yep. Good, Jace. And yeah, it inserts like somewhere about here. Yeah, it's really interesting muscle. So feeling for like, that's a great spot on Jace. That's going to be effective. And I like to just pin that and wait for that to dissolve. Get the blood flow in there, hydrate the tissues. Really nice. Good, I'm going to come all the way up to the shoulder where I get a good little like run through there. That's like catching a wave in there, man. I can just trace that in and go all the way down. Bit of tricep, that's all right. Nice, good. I want to give Jason a little bit of a rest. Yeah, holding a shoulder in that position is not going to be too much fun. Go face down for me, man. All right, what we can also do. Okay, we saw, I've shut the book, doesn't matter. You referred to it earlier. We saw that you can start to do some scoops, okay? It attaches all the way up to T6, about here. So what we do is we pin that, our erectors, and we scoop it away. Yeah, do these little shimmies. So it's probably a good example to come up here and you can see that that's his spinous process. We work into that Yep, we work into that and then we peel away. Yeah, we're going to be hitting longissimus and spinalis, those erector muscles in the back there, but we're also going to be affecting that lat. They all attach into one. Each muscle has its own responsibility in the body. It has its own unique
Need and use.
need and use. That's a good one, Jace. Thanks, man.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, that's a good spot.
Yeah. So when they start to become sticky to one another and they're almost cemented, they don't operate individually the way they're meant to. Yes, we recruit muscles as a group, but yeah, you don't want them all just bunched up and ambushing each other. That yeah, they start to lose their purpose, their role. Really good. So this is what we're doing. We're just getting in there, unraveling all of that, peeling away. So sink in and work. The double thumb really gives me reinforcement all the way down. So I'm fast tracking it. I would normally spend a bit longer, but for the sake of the video, I'm just fast tracking it and going a little bit quicker than what we normally would. Good. And then get a bit of wax. Our money spot sort of stuff, but we're just going to work on top of that ilium there, come all the way down and hook in right in there. Remember, focusing on those insertion points and where the muscle originates is where you're going to be the most effective. And that's it there. So it might take you some time to just sink in, come off those erectors. You're now getting close to that QL muscle in the lower back as well. And yes, the lat is thinner here, so it's more of a fascial stroke than a really deep stroke. So just stay connected, use less wax, definitely don't use oil, and clean it out.
Oh, yeah.
Really good. Okay, there's a spot there. Nice. Following that down and out. All right, making sure you're doing a really thorough job. So we've hit where it originates, where it inserts all the way up the spine. We did some active stuff out here. We can even get into like in behind here and up under the scapula. Okay, getting this free and flowing, getting blood flowing to there is certainly going to impact that pain that you feel in the shoulder blade. We're going to go downstairs, take you to the gym, show you some exercises. They're going to contribute to this, get you strong and stable and stop you being lazy with your posture. All right, we'll see you there next. All right, guys, part 2 of the video is getting down in the gym and strengthening what is long and weak, our lat, and elongating what is short and tight. So your nagging pain is in your shoulder blade. It's up here, right? So what we're going to do is a high pull. We're going to strengthen our lat. So you can see Jace is in a lunge position. We've got a band nice and high because we're stretching that lat out, and then we're pulling down. Okay, so now lengthen it again, Jace. Really open, even get a bit of a lateral rotation. See that lat? See that stretch? I really enjoy that. That's it. And then pull down. It's all about scapular control here, yeah? Look at how opening, elongating, lengthening, and then shortening and contracting, getting really strong in that lat. Look at that. Really good. Let's go for 5, Jace. 3, 4. So just a single arm to start with. And 5, really nice. You can see that we've got some trap engagement. That's okay. It's all about scapular control and getting our muscles to function around that scapula the way that they're meant to, okay? You're weak, we're adding some strength work. Single arm. All right, let's go to our double arm, Jay. So we've got a ring pull here. We're trying to get that angle high because, yeah, you can do lat pull downs. That's all good. This is more functional. We get our core involved. It's more balanced. Look at that. Nice, Jay. So what I want you to do is protract. So yep, see how his scapula is really protracted there. So we're actually going to get a little bit of rhomboid stuff firing here as well, but then we're really going to engage our lats. Nice. So yeah, you can change the angles. If it's easy for you, get your feet under lower. Okay, so what you're thinking about now, Jace, is you've got an orange in your armpit and you're squeezing the orange juice out. That is the cue. 2 more like that, brother. Squeeze, get those lats really strong. Let's go for 2 more. 5, 6. And if you really want to get smart with it, Jace, show me a single arm. So let go of 1. Really good. And come up. Nice. That's quite advanced. Give me 1 more. No, that's good. 1 more. I want 1 more from you, man. Look at that. There we go. And pull up. All right, quite advanced. Really good. We've got some regressions there. We've got some progressions. Start with a band, single arm. Get strong in your lats. Yeah, you got nagging pain in your neck and shoulder. Get strong in your lats. Lengthen what is short and tight. Strengthen what is short and, sorry, long and weak. We got there.
We got there, guys.
Good on you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Done.